So in this video, I'm going to show you how I set up my staff within my virtual drumline template to use Studio Drummer by Native Instruments. It's just a drum set library that I prefer over the VDL drum set. It's really just a preference thing. I think it sounds cleaner, and you might have your own favorite drum set library that you like from another vendor. And hopefully what I show you will maybe help you get there as well. If you don't know how to make your own sound set like me, this is a little workaround. But before I get started, if you don't mind just hitting the subscribe button, it would really help support us in continuing to do what we do. So here in Sibelius, I'm just going to show you the comparison. This is the VDL drum set. Okay, and then here is the Studio Drummer. So it just has like a studio quality about it. It's cleaner, and I prefer the sound. And I can also control it within the plugin a little bit more than I can with Virtual Drumline. So what I would do first is I would go up to Play, and then I would go to Playback devices, and I would set up a contact especially for drum set, and I renamed it drum set, and then I gave it a sound set of General MIDI 2. And that's really all I did. So I'm going to close that out, and then I want to go into the mixer, and in the mixer I'm going to hit this. Well, you want to make sure you're on the drum set device, and then it's automatically going to go to channel 10, and then you want to switch this to channel 10 because it will default to 1. Okay, and now that we're here, what I did was I went through and I mapped out all the sounds on what keys they're supposed to be on. And I'll explain why here in a little bit, but that looks like this. Over here on the left, this is what I did. And then on the right, this is what you'll get in the zip file, which is a legend for you to do your notation. So once I did that, which took me a little bit of time, but once I did that, then I was able to go in and I clicked on I actually clicked on this staff, and I went to Home and Instruments. And if you've seen my cymbal video like this, it's very similar. And then on this, I just clicked New Instrument. And do you want to create a new instrument based on drum set manual? Yes. Okay, and then I renamed everything, and then hit Edit Staff Type. And in here, so it has like all these sounds, and that's fine. Actually, I don't think this is actually the VDL one, but it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. So if I look over here, the first sound that I want is the hi-hat foot pedal. So I'm going to look, I'm going to go down, and it's right here, hi-hat closed pedal, G sharp 2. So I'll go to choose sound, and then I'll go to General MIDI 2, GM, and then I can look through all of them, but I'm guessing it's on the metal. And then it's right here, G sharp 2, and then I would select it. And then I would go through all of these, and you can create your own by just clicking on them and then hitting new, and then placing it in there, changing the note head, changing the articulation, and then choosing the sound based on what is in this. Now, if it doesn't make the sound that you want, don't worry. As long as you choose the right one, then you should be fine. And this is, like I said, I already have this set up in the house style, but yeah, that should work just fine. And you can use this process for any drum set library that you want to use in this way. Anyways, I would just hit OK. I'm going to cancel out because I don't want to change anything about this one. And then once you're in there, you can, add it to a family, whatever family you want. You can create your own ensemble or family. and that's all good. I'm going to hit no. Okay. And then once all that is good, I ended up just going to appearance, exported the house style, and then I could import it into any other score that I want to. Now, if you download this from my website, the Studio Drummer House Style, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get this mapping. You're going to get the legend, which you don't really need the mapping because it's already going to be there. But you also get the Studio Drummer Legend, which helps you with notation. It has everything that you can make a sound with. And then you're going to get the house style, the LIB file. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to import that you're going to need to copy that into your house style folder, which is if you go up here and hold the Option key and click Go, you want to go to Library, then Application Support, then Avid, then Sibelius, and then it'll be here in House Styles. And then once that's in there, make sure you're closed out of Sibelius first. Then open up Sibelius again, and then when you go to import, it will be there, right there. And then to import it, make sure that you uncheck all of these and keep this one checked, and then you hit OK. And then it shouldn't overwrite anything else. It will just add it to it. It's its own ensemble and family. So you should see it pretty quickly once you hit I, and then you go here, and then it will be in I Studio Drummer, Native Instruments Studio Drummer. And then it'll be right here, like that. And then you can add it to your score, and everything should be good. So hopefully this helped. Please, again, subscribe to our channel. Hit us up with any questions with this email, and then make sure you subscribe to our email list on our website to get notifications when we, add some new content. All right, thanks a lot, and happy Thanksgiving.